This is the luxury world. Get inspired with us today and tomorrow. Omega offers a wide range of watch collections to cater to different preferences and styles. The brand often releases special editions and limited edition watches that pay homage to historical events, partnerships, or unique designs. Are you seeking the latest Omega watch releases? Your search ends here with our compilation of the top 10 Omega watches for men. In today's video brought to you by the Luxury World, we will highlight the finest Omega timepieces of the year, encompassing both the latest editions and the most legendary creations from the Omega collection. If you have not subscribed to our channel yet, we highly recommend doing so now to stay informed about our future video releases. Undoubtedly one of the most recognized names in watch craftsmanship, both on terrestrial and cosmic fronts, Omega establishes an exemplary standard that numerous other labels aspire to replicate. The watches crafted by this manufacturer over the past 170 years have embarked on truly captivating journeys. Some of Omega's most iconic watch models include the Speedmaster Professional Moonwatch, the Seamaster, which is known for its association with James Bond films, the Constellation, and the DeVille. These models have become synonymous with luxury, durability, and style. Our collection of the finest 10 Omega watches is certain to cater to your needs. Delve into our assortment and discover the ideal Omega timepiece for your upcoming acquisition. Omega Speedmaster Moonwash Chronograph Calibre 321. Omega faced a significant decline in its fan base when it substituted the 3321 movement with the 861 movement in 1969. The original column wheel chronograph mechanism was substituted with a camera-driven mechanism, which is simpler to manufacture and maintain. The 321 movements in the Speedmaster might never be reunited. However, in 2019, Omega finally granted the fervent wishes of its enthusiasts. Utilizing cross-sectional X-ray images of the last watch that journeyed to the moon, Omega successfully resurrected the lost movement. Upon its initial release, the price proved prohibitive for many, but in 2020, the 321 movement was constructed from more affordable steel, addressing the concerns of discontented buyers. The Omega Speedmaster Moonwatch Chronograph Calibre 321 is a symbol of Omega's commitment to preserving its heritage while incorporating modern craftsmanship. This watch is not only a horological masterpiece but also a tribute to the legacy of space exploration and the role Omega played in it. Omega Seamaster 300 Coaxial Master Chronometer 41mm. The Omega Seamaster 300 Coaxial Master Chronometer, measuring 41mm in diameter, combines precision, sophistication, and durability. This modernized rendition of the timeless Speedmaster boasts a layered dial with a faded blue hue, a delicate light tan calf leather strap, and a vintage-inspired superluminova coating. It successfully fulfills all the criteria for a stylish timepiece, even though the Seamaster has maintained its presence in the Omega lineup since 1957. Despite its renowned retro appearance, the Seamaster continues to amass a considerable fan base. The exterior might exude a vintage charm, yet the interior has undergone contemporary enhancements. Powering this model is the 8912 movement, equipped with a coaxial escapement, a silicon balance spring, and Métis certification, signifying its resistance to magnetic fields of up to 15,000 Gauss. Omega Railmaster. The Railmaster emerged as one component of the Professional Trilogy, a set of 3 utilitarian watches introduced in 1957. The other members of this trio were the Speedmaster and the Seamaster, originally tailored for professionals engaged with electric currents, such as train operators, scientists, electricians, and technicians. The Railmaster featured a dual case structure to shield its movement from magnetic interference, allowing it to withstand up to 1,000 Gauss. Presently, the Railmaster boasts an appealing design, characterized by a vertically brushed dial. Opting for the blue jeans variant grants you a striking denim and leather strap, ideally suited for moments spent on a train or even the Central Line. Omega Silver Snoopy 50th Anniversary. This watch embodies sheer enjoyment. The space-suited canine depicted on the dial serves as a homage to the Snoopy Award granted to Omega by NASA in 1970, following the renowned Apollo 13 mission. Just this imagery alone is enough to bring a smile to your face. Yet, the true delight intensifies when you flip the watch over. The reverse side features a close-up view of the moon, with an Earth backdrop that rotates in sync with a small second hand. Upon initiating the stopwatch's second hand, a mechanism within the watch's movement propels Snoopy across the night sky, eventually reaching the dark side of the moon. Omega Seamaster Plopper Coaxial. If a watch capable of withstanding water pressure of up to 600 meters appears excessive, then the Plopper could be more fitting for your needs, as it is equipped to handle depths of up to 1200 meters. Originating from the 1960s, the initial plunger professional, abbreviated as Plopper, derived from the French term, denoted the Seamaster 600 meters. It sported a distinctive case featuring a substantial crown guard and a mesh-like metal bracelet. Although it was retired in 1979, Omega revamped it in 2009, enhancing its water resistance to 1,000 to 1,200 meters and incorporating a helium escape valve. Despite its initial 55 by 48 mm case dimensions that might deter some, the Plopper retains its status as a utilitarian timepiece. Its capability to endure the sea challenges makes it an ideal choice for those seeking a watch unyielding against aquatic conditions. Omega Seamaster Planet Ocean 600 meters. Unless your pursuit involves tracking down the exceedingly rare Black Sea devilfish, the necessity for a watch capable of functioning at depths of 600 meters is quite improbable. Nevertheless, the awareness that the Planet Ocean serves as a tool watch offers reassurance. Introduced in 2005, it strikes an adept balance between sportiness and approachability. The steel iteration, known as the Chronometer version, seamlessly integrates with everyday attire due to its compatibility with your entire wardrobe. Conversely, the stopwatch edition, when paired with a NATO strap, emerges as the ideal weekend timepiece. Omega Seamaster Diver 300 meters 007 edition. Presenting the Omega Seamaster Diver 300 meters 007 edition, the watch is slated to grace the wrist of James Bond in the upcoming film No Time to Die. We consider it the most fitting tie-into a Bond movie. Often dubbed the Brood, Daniel Craig embodies sophistication in his suits, a trait mirrored by this watch. Boasting a robust 42mm case, its sand-colored dial exudes a military aesthetic, further enhanced when paired with a NATO strap. The arrow symbol on the dial is a nod to the British government's ownership mark. The reverse side of the watch is adorned with numbers akin to those found on military-issued timepieces, with the digits 622 referencing the year of Dr. No's release, aligning with Bond's cinematic legacy. Omega Constellation 41mm. Characterizing the overall appearance of the Constellation is akin to describing it as a dress watch tailored for those who opt for a more casual attire than traditional suits. While the case features subtler contours, the striking claws that gracefully embrace the rim and converge with the strap's midpoint lend it a bold and slightly reminiscent 1980s vibe. This by no means implies the watch lacks charm. On the contrary, its bold demeanor at a 41mm diameter ensures it does not lack presence. A noteworthy tidbit is that the numeral designs draw inspiration from New York's Freedom Tower. While it might not possess the uncomplicated wearability of a Speedmaster, the Constellation stands as an appealing choice for individuals seeking a fresh addition to their watch collection. Omega Master Chronometer Tourbillon. The Master Chronometer Tourbillon by Omega had a major influence on tourbillon watches, a fact that might not be widely known. In 1947, Omega was the pioneering Swiss brand to transition this feature from pocket watches to wristwatches. Built on a concept originating in 1994, Omega was the inaugural brand to implement a central cage design. This innovation has transformed it into one of the most contemporary tourbillons in the market. With a completely new in-house movement named the Calibre Handwound 2640, this timepiece holds the prestigious MEDAS certification and carries the Master Chronometer designation. These distinctions ensure its resilience against shocks, surpassing many other watches in its category. Omega DeVille Treasure Power Reserve. The DeVille Treasure line is often overshadowed by the chatter surrounding renowned watches like Seamasters and Speedmasters. However, this specific iteration featuring a deep burgundy dial has the potential to reshape that narrative. It embodies the epitome of a dress watch, where every element is meticulously proportioned, be it the sleek markers or the exquisitely tapered hands, all crafted from Omega's proprietary rose gold. The inclusion of a manual wind movement imparts a sense of timeless elegance, while the hue of the dial evokes images of rooms adorned with wooden panels, emanating the scent of single malt and tobacco. The design adheres to a classic motif, which is an art of refinement, so it is the best way you can indulge in sophistication. Here ends the top 10 best Omega watches for men to buy for this year. Please feel free to share your thoughts in the comments section about other Omega watches you can recommend. If you found the video engaging and informative, we would appreciate your feedback in the comments and your support by subscribing to our channel and giving us a thumbs up. Thank you for tuning into Luxury World, and we are eagerly looking forward to your participation in our upcoming videos.